Welcome to Change Your POV podcast. This is Motivation Monday,
where perspective is the vantage point of success. If the highest aim of a captain were to preserve his ship, he would keep it in port forever. And that quote is from Thomas Aquinas. What does that mean? As a captain of a ship, obviously you're responsible for that ship, but you're also responsible for all the men on that ship. And having served in combat and having men work directly for me, as a senior squad leader, I knew the levity that brings. Granted, I never held the rank of captain, but I held the rank high enough to have, 9 guys under my charge who I was responsible for. And it's a tough thing because you've got a job to do, you've got a mission to do. But like that captain, if my only aim was to preserve that ship or that squad or that section, then I would have left that squad in the fob and not had gone out on the route to do that patrol or those multiple patrols that we did throughout the year. But back in the day when we were sailing ships, right? It was it was high risk, but it was high reward. They were sailing around looking for trade routes and looking for e-commerce sites and ports, and it was basically the earliest form of networking and marketing, I guess, if you were to compare it to today's times. But every time that captain would shove off, he knew that he was taking the risk. He knew he was risking his boat. He knew he was risking the men on that boat, and even his own life. But again, if the highest aim of a captain were to preserve his ship, he would keep it in port forever. But by doing so, that ship is worthless. The men on it would have nothing to do, and new lands wouldn't have been found. New routes wouldn't have been discovered, and the world wouldn't be what it is today. So that just goes to show you that sometimes the reward is worth the risk, and it just means you got to get up off your ass and do something.